Hey guys, welcome back to FetchQuest, where some exciting developments come out. We have inferred about certain discoveries of characters. We have learned that the potential murderous murderous sorceress, sorry, may not be so murderous, or it's all a lie, and she actually is murderous. Who knows? I guess we'll find out probably shortly. You want to catch us up, Garen?
Yes. So, on our last adventure, we were walking and discovered a very odd mechanical frog which seemed to be stuck in some sort of loop with a blue gemstone in its back. After having attempted to examine it and determining it was magical with divination magic, Zahn proceeded to smash it with a hammer. However, before that, we arrived at a tavern, rather a trade post, in which the owner provided us some nice meals, some decent rooms. Many talking points were had. Many long stretches of paranoia and awkwardness and general distrust. And it was all around a very pleasant evening. We slept. Nightmares were had by many of a strange voice that I believe sounded like a childlike in a frozen place talking about something coming and the roar of a monster in the distance. All of us had this except for Domikos, who had a great slumber, whom no one can figure out quite why. Afterwards, the mechanical frog, which had been left alone from the other day, had managed to follow us here, and thus leading to Zahn smashing it with a hammer, but not before it got discovered that Kara's bolo tie, Kara's bolo tie was glowing in the same sort of energy as that of the frogs, meaning either it was related or not. We don't know. It got smashed. We began our journey, and that is when another discovery got made that Garon is cursed, perhaps, more than likely, suffering from some form of magical ailment that is slowly transforming him into who knows what. And with that existential crisis, we then encountered a group of bandits who were causing trouble for a drow woman, whom we intervened with, well, Zahn intervened with, by paying them lots of money and telling them to work for the tavern. An unorthodox solution, but it worked. We met our new companion, I would say, hesitant companion, whom we are now working towards going to Moroth together out of fear and paranoia about whatever it is that will jump out and attack us, assuming we ourselves don't attack each other. And that's where we left off.
Beautiful, and not at all foreboding. All right. So each of you are standing inside of this clearing. You are talking to Jethro. What are each of you doing?
Well, now that you're along with us, come along. We continue moving.
All right. As you guys start to head out, out of the clearing, you hear a whistle. It starts low pitched, then high pitched. And it's coming from your right.
Nothing that whistles at us has ever been good so far.
Does it sound familiar at all, or is this like a whistle that we've never heard before?
Yeah, sure. Throw a insight check. So while Garen is inciting this, the ground starts to feel like it's shaking. Dull, heavy thuds are coming from the forest. Garen, what was your insight?
12.
12. This is a hunting whistle that one might use to call a hunting hound or similarly trained pet to attack prey.
We need to move.
And that is when each of you hear a loud roar.
Oh no.
And a T-Rex
Oh God.
breaks through the underbrush and trees.
Fucking
And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Sure.
God. Oh shit! I gotta fucking lick my token. Oh no.
I don't think things are going well. Why do I have so many tabs open? Just give me the tab I need.
I know the feeling. Initiative. Oh God. This is great, guys.
Oh, we're fine.
Fine. Our druid's going first. It's fine. We're all fine.
Fine.
Oh
You
my
know, he
God.
just doesn't roll above a 8, and we're fine.
Where is it? I just had it up. Okay, here it is.
And then he doesn't just one-shot our new companion, and we're fine.
Sure, that's fine. Yeah, he definitely won't.
Totally forgot to update my Roll20 spell list.
Oops.
No.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we're fine. See? Never
Oh
mind.
no!
Well, look.
We had a hope for a second, and then it was gone.
And yeah, that was just a good roll on the T-Rex's part.
Oh God.
So, T-Rex is gonna charge, breaking this log, and it's just gonna start attacking. It's going to go ahead and bite at you, Kara.
No.
Anybody within 5 feet of me, you have +3 to saving throws currently.
Cool.
Thank you.
Kara, what's
Or within
your,
10 feet of me. So
what's your
basically
AC?
everybody but Damokos.
My AC is 12. It
All
hasn't
right.
changed since we started.
I had to double check. And
Why?
hits.
So you can kill me?
No. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to update my health too.
Are you 10 feet? Yeah, you are 10 feet.
You take
Everybody
16
has +3.
points of piercing damage.
Did you say 1-6?
16.
Oh God.
And I need you to make a... You are grappled in its mouth.
Oh, shit.
And its tail is going to whip out at you, Damokos. Christ. What's your AC? Actually, your character sheet's right here. Let me go ahead and take a look. Damokos, it hits you.
Well, I did have mage armor up from before.
Oh, you did? What's your AC now?
15.
Huh?
15.
15? Oh, it doesn't hit you, actually. It glances off the magical armor you've covered yourself in. All right. Garen, it's your turn.
Oh boy.
And-
Oh boy.
now.
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is move 15, 25, 30.
Yes, abandon your friends.
As I,
That's fine. He's done it before.
as I throw up my Staff of the Adder, which I have
Right.
affixed to my druidic focus to,
Sure.
just kind of duct taped it on there, and focus on the sky as it starts to darken and a little bit of thunder comes out as I've cast Call Lightning.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Oh,
It has to make a dex save, right?
Yes.
Is the DC higher than 10?
Yes.
All right, it fails. It fails.
There we go. As the lightning bolt strikes down and hits it for 24 damage.
24 damage is not bad. And now it's turn to look at you.
Yep. And I need to recheck if Call Lightning attacking with it is a bonus action.
I think it's an action.
If you're still does apply.
That's a mistake I made with my Tempest Domain Cleric.
On each of your turns, you can use your action to call down lightning in this way. Again, targeting the same point or a different one.
That sounds good. And bonus action, bamf into a wolf.
Yep.
Druids are so broken, man. You just keep
Good choice.
I'll just keep concentrating on Call Lightning while I'm a fucking wolf.
He's about to get attacked by a goddamn T-Rex. I don't think he's
It's
going to be a
true.
wolf or concentrating on this spell very much.
You're not
longer.
wrong.
Yep. Yep.
But fuck, man.
I mean,
I wish I could turn into a wolf for
to be fair,
extra 20 points of hit points.
to be fair, the dire wolf has 4 more AC than my normal form.
Oh
That's
my
fine.
god.
Everything is fine.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, Zod, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to pull the greatsword off my back. I'm going to step in front of these two and get behind me. And I'm going to swing twice. Well, I'm going to be on top of there. Can't see me,
Sure.
but I'm there. I'm going to swing
I'll
twice.
move you to the side right here.
Sure.
Sure. First one hits, second one doesn't.
Okay. I'm definitely going to smite the second one. I'm just going to make sure. Okay, I got to roll one more d6, I believe, right? Yeah, it's a d6. So I got to reroll my ones on damage. So instead of 11, it does 13 points
Okay.
of damage. And then I'm going to
13.
smite. Second level. For another 12 points of radiant damage.
Holy crap. All right, now it's looking at you.
Cool. And then I'm done because I can't do anything else.
All right. Kara.
Sorry, I lost the tab that Zoom was on for a second. I was like, oh, I muted myself and I don't know where it is. If how tall is this thing?
It is a... Oh, shoot. It actually should be a size bigger. It is huge, not large.
Oh,
There we go. Yeah, it's
Yeah. Makes
pretty
more
fucking
sense.
tall.
That makes
Over
sense.
before, It's fine. It finally stood up.
T-Rex height. Let's say it's about 16 feet.
And it's got me in its mouth, so it's not
Yes.
anywhere near the ground.
Now, No, actually, its head is kind of near the ground. Yeah, go ahead and make either a athletics or acrobatics check to slip out of its teeth.
Can I try and thunder wave its mouth open?
Absolutely. Why not?
Hold on. I've seen this open it once. Oh yeah, thunder wave is a con save. I forgot. Where is my thing? Yes, first level. What else would I?
So it beats it.
Ah! Stupid overgrown lizard. Oh no, not that direction.
It takes half damage on a successful save, right?
I believe so. Yeah,
Cool.
that is.
All right. Doesn't really seem to have noticed. But is that the end of your turn?
Oh shit! Why did I do that? I have a. Never mind. It's already done. It's fine. It's fine.
All right. Next up, Damakos.
All right, so I am going to spend.
Actually, you're right there, technically.
I'm going to spend 2 sorcery points.
Sure.
Runes are going to light up on me, and I am going to. I guess I'll have to move to get the point within range, but I'm going to like cast it as an origin point, like over here. You get a 40-foot cube that hits only the T-Rex.
Okay.
Slow.
Ooh. What's the save for that?
It is a 16, and it is a wisdom save.
We all know T-Rexes are famed for their wisdom. It fails.
All right, so it is slowed for a minute
It doesn't get to make the save.
at the end of its turn.
Cool.
But it is currently slowed. So that was my bonus action. And then I am going to back up. When slowed, it cannot use reactions. And I'm going to also shoot it with a firebolt.
All right.
Hey, quickened.
You hit.
Hey.
Jesus. Nice.
That's good damage.
That is my turn.
Excellent. So now it's Big Boy's turn. He's going to bite down on Kara. Damage because you're already in his mouth. He's going to hit. Fuck. Okay. God, where is it? All right, you're going to take 18 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god.
And he's going to turn and crash his tail down on Wait. Slow doesn't affect multi-attack, does it? Oh, it does. All right. Cool. Yeah. So, Kara. Oh, another great save. And he fails.
That's their party.
Oh, oh, fuck. He's not doing so well. Does Kara still take the damage? Okay. It definitely threw him for a loop. He's very confused as to why biting her hurt him. All right.
Oops, I was muted that whole time. Whoops.
And it's going to run.
I'm still in its mouth.
Yep.
Oh god, it's just...
I'm gonna take a swipe at it then.
Yeah, go ahead. Jethro is just staring in fucking fear.
Let's see, did I roll any ones or twos? No. I assume that hits? I don't know.
Yeah, that fucking hits.
So 12 slashing damage. I can't smite.
Yeah, no, he's fucking booking it. All right.
Oh, God.
He is still slowed.
He is. He's booking it in slow motion.
With a howl, he calls another bolt of lightning down, aiming for the tail end so that it does not hopefully travel to Kara.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
It was a shambling.
I'll allow it. A part of me kind of wants to go seizing muscles, another bite attack.
I mean, if he wasn't slowed.
Are you fucking kidding? Yeah, shit. That's another 13 damage.
And Garrett's just gonna... It takes his whole movement. He's gonna try and chase after it.
Sure.
Like a hunting dog.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's my full movement.
Cool. Zon.
I'm gonna get up to it. I'm gonna do what I do. Fuck.
Actually, technically, because of slow, both of those hit.
Oh, nice. All right.
So, how would you like to do this?
Okay. Well, he's gonna come running after it, holding the sword towards the ground. He's going to, as it's in slow motion, sort of cut for the tendon of the legs, drop it to the ground, and run up alongside its head and sort of jab into the neck with the second hit.
Cool. So, it falls due to Zon's blade and crashes into the ground, still moving forward a little bit, not nearly as much as if it had been full speed. Moving forward a bit, and Kara, you are inside of a T-Rex mouth.
I mean, I'm rushing over and sort of lifting up the jaws with my one arm.
Yeah. You guys free Kara from the T-Rex mouth, and you now have a dead T-Rex in front of you.
Holding out my shield arm.
I hate
Come on.
the forest. And I climb out of T-Rex mouth.
Okay, that's fine. Are you alright?
I can turn to look at him covered in blood. Okay. God.
Are you unable to talk? I can help with that.
Who look?
While they're trying to suss that out, Aaron's gonna try and like listen with his ears to try and see if he can hear like footsteps or
What?
anyone.
What else would
running.
you listen with? Your fucking nose?
I don't think you can talk shit. You just you almost got kidnapped by a T-Rex.
Okay, it's so much larger than I am.
Yeah, that whistle came from somewhere. That's all Garen knows. So he's
Yeah,
still
sure.
in wolf form.
Make a perception check.
Oh, we're still in initiative order, and I don't like that.
Oh yeah, no, disregard. You killed the T-Rex. Well, I mean,
24.
I am
Just-
serious, though. I can help with those wounds.
so you don't hear any footsteps.
Are we deep enough in the forest that the dinosaurs would have attacked us? I thought we were on like a. No, I ran into the forest to follow the bird.
I mean, that's how we saved our newest companion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just drop concentration on call lightning.
I'm pretty sure a very strong gust of wind could just like knock me the fuck over right now.
I am willing to help. You just have. I do not wish to touch a lady if she does not want it.
Aaron's just gonna paw all like that there, just watching with a sideways glance for just stepping over that log and turning back into his normal form. It's like, I can't hear if anyone's still moving around out there. Whoever whistled for that thing, I think they might be either gone or too stealthy for me to find.
I would appreciate some help just in case there is something else out here.
All right, I will do that.
Keeping
On
an
a
eye
scale
out, but-
from 1 to 30, how many would you like?
I've got 4 health. And an AC
On a,
of
s- on a scale from 1 to 30, how many would you like?
Are we?
Asking on a scale of 1 to 30, how bad's the pain?
Oh, I've probably got like fucking holes in my body right now.
Oh yeah, no, you're bleeding a lot.
God.
T-Rex mouth.
T-Rex mouth.
You should take the healing,
I am trying to take the healing.
as Garen mutters in Druidic and casts healing word.
Alright.
Would have been a good
Can
time to
also do
remember
that.
that I took Thunder Step and could have teleported, but I forgot
Oops.
because I hadn't updated my Roll20 sheet.
I'm keeping an eye out here out, but I'm also trying to calm down our new acquaintance.
I've never seen. Shit, I keep going Scottish.
Roll with it.
It wasn't Scottish originally.
Okay. After that healing, on a scale from 1 to 30, how many would you like?
You have a little pain chart.
Got a lot of different pieces of him and ticked on as he's going.
You're up where I'm at right now. Probably don't use all of it. It's like 15 will be fine.
Alright. And I
Just in
will
case we encounter
hand to one of the wounds and pop 15 lay on hands.
Cool. Your wounds knit themselves back together as if they had never been caused in the first place.
Yeah, but my clothes are wrecked to shit.
Yeah, can't do much to help that, unfortunately.
We don't have mending. God. As a daughter of a fashionable family, I should know how to sew, but I don't.
Your brother, you can feel your brother being upset.
I
Both
mean,
of them.
I know someone who has bending. I'll just say that.
Oh, I know.
I knew many of people who could sew in Moroth, but they're not exactly of use right now.
I was about to say the dragon. It's not a dragon, it's a T-Rex. It doesn't have anything on it, right? Like,
You can make an investigation check.
okie dokie.
I would like to do that as well.
Go ahead.
I keep almost accidentally clicking intimidation.
That's not helpful.
Kara,
Hmm.
you find around one of its tiny little arms what looks like a makeshift collar. And its and the name on the collar is Barnabas. And
Anything
it's
else?
sewed on the side of it.
Oh. So not like a tag, but just like a cross.
Yeah. Got meat. Got skin, like leathery hide. You got teeth.
I'm gonna take the collar.
Cool. You get a collar for Barnabas.
Who the fuck names their dinosaur Barnabas? That's like the oldest person named that I know.
My swordmaster was named Barnabas.
God, that explains why you are the way you are.
Does it?
Yeah.
Can
He
we
was
go?
very handy with a sword. I don't know if that explains anything. Yes, we should leave.
So, you guys all head out from this clearing, leaving Barnabas's body behind.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool.
We cannot bury it like Daryl.
And so the party leaves Barnabas behind, presuming him to be dead.
No.
Better luck next time to whoever tried.
Definitely seemed pretty dead. I would sure hope a T-Rex doesn't know how to feign its own death. That'd be scary.
They are ambush hunters.
True? Kind
But
of.
all right, so you guys head back onto the trail and keep moving forward, recovering from your wounds.
Am I the only one that got hit?
Yes. Well, yeah, actually, you are.
it.
Need
a
some
few
armor
hours-
there.
A few hours. I almost said armors. A few hours of traveling later, you guys come across a high elf with a oversized pack on his back. He's got robes, like traveling robes on, and he seems to be heading from the way you guys came. Oh, hello there.
Kermit the Frog here.
Are you guys traveling?
That
All
might
high
be
elves
me
are from
soon.
Minnesota.
I'm just saying that might be me.
Hail, friend. What was his question again?
You guys heading up north?
Are we headed north? I thought we were headed.
Well, right now the path is
East.
going north, but it splits up ahead.
Okay.
At least
Kind
according to
Kind of,
the map you guys have.
sort of. Headed
No,
north.
we're going along the road. We're going to go east soon.
Oh, heading to the capital, eh?
Yes.
Is that? Wow, that's the fourth drow I've seen in the past few days. It's crazy. Yeah?
Yeah,
Or
it's
They're not uncommon where I'm from.
where did you see the other ones, if I might ask?
Oh, they were heading up to the capital as well.
that's such a coincidence.
Is it?
Absolutely.
I have no idea what we were talking about.
They had a big giant woman with them.
That's interesting.
Tattoos
Yeah?
on her body? Gonna look at Jethra, see how she's doing.
She is staring into the ground.
That is so interesting. Let me tell you.
I still have no idea what's going on here.
Neither do I, so don't be.
Well,
alone.
then at least I'm not alone. Well, friend.
I thought their kid dressed a little weird, but different cultures.
Kid?
Yeah. They had a little kid. He was hood up. Looked like he was training or something. Be like a priest.
Noble profession.
May not be the same people I was thinking of. Or maybe not. We kind of met someone who might have been that. I was thinking might have been the same person, but nah, probably not. Anyway,
Yeah.
what's your name, friend?
Oh, Gerald.
Ah, Gerald. Nice to meet you. Garen.
Gerald the Frog.
I'm gonna give a bow of my head.
All right. Well, if you do see them, tell them I said hey.
We
And
will do that, sir.
thank them again. They were very hospitable.
Did you happen to get their names?
No, it was. I forgot. I'm not good with names.
Well?
Something. They kept speaking in a different language. I thought it was a little rude, but they were also giving me free food, so can't complain too much.
Never want to
Sounds
pass up a
about
good
right.
meal.
Well, if we see them along our travels, friend, we will be sure to let them know that Gerald the High Elf said that you were very welcome in their camp.
I mean, if you want to bring race into it, sure.
I do apologize. I was just going to give them a more stern description of your character just so they remembered you as well.
You could also say Gerald the student.
I will say that instead. If that's what
we
you
talked
prefer.
a little bit about magic and how I'm a student. Yeah, they're very interested in the magical academy. I told them they were headed in the wrong direction.
Really?
But, yeah.
That's small world. Anyway,
The
we'd
academy
best be going.
down south?
All right. Well, have a good travel.
You as well.
You too, friend.
And he keeps walking down the road.
Gosh, what's wrong with you guys? Just so friendly, and you're all so freaking out over there.
Gonna check on Jethra. You okay?
He's not a child.
It's
Well,
okay.
it is, but it isn't.
That's very cryptic, Jethra.
But it's not. We can't go to the capital.
Well, we have to go somewhere to get back to Moroth. So, It's either go through the capital or go the long way around the capital. And I'm pretty sure we'll run out of supplies before we reach the capital, if we go around it.
Yeah, you don't want to run out of supplies when you're out on the roads like this.
Maybe they'll leave the capital before we get there.
That's a
I'm a,
good idea. Trust me, I don't know these people, and I don't know why they're after you or anyone else in particular here, since you all seem very nervous to these people that I've never met.
I'm gonna just walk over to
I
Zana,
haven't met them either.
put a hand on his shoulder, and I'm gonna motion for Damokos to come in too. Just looking
Okay.
around. Just
Make a
gonna kind
perception
of.
check.
I'm staying with Jethro.
But what I'm just trying to say is, you don't have anything to worry. We just took down a freaking T-Rex. There's no reason to be afraid of 4 men in the middle of the capital. They're not going to just slaughter people in the capital. Capital's at least somewhat dignified place.
I'm just gonna motion for Damokos and Zon, as I just have a hand on Zon's shoulder to be like, okay, huddle, group talk for a second.
Whatever you can say to me, you can say to the whole group. There's no reason to be secretive here.
I'm just trying to be very quiet in case we're being listened in on. Because me and Kara met those people, I think.
You
We're
think?
80% sure they didn't have a kid with them, but they definitely matched the description. And they're really bad news.
Are you sure about that? If you were met them
I mean,
before, did
they're
you have a fight with
friendly.
them?
I mean,
They're friendly.
they're hospitable. They hate magic. They believe magic users should be enslaved. They have their
Well,
own slave term
uh,
for them.
I don't think it's enslaved. I think it's just murdered.
Well, you two survived their presence without a fight. I don't see why they would be much of a threat if they weren't going to go after you right away.
Because we didn't use magic in front of them. And
Well,
we
then we'll
kept
just
that
go to the
set.
capital and not use magic in front of them.
They're going to the Magic Academy.
That's
Isn't the Magic
Down.
Academy to the south?
it is down south,
Well, then there you go.
but there's no guarantee we won't run into them on the way.
And there's no guarantee we won't run into them.
That's what I just said.
Opposite of what I just said then.
To them, and I have these glowing runes on me. It could be an issue as well.
I mean, we have bigger problems. They're
And again, like I said, the capital
We're
isn't
down-
exactly the undignified place where people are getting murdered in the streets for being magic users.
they
As
As
also
far as
come-
I know.
They also come from a place that no one's ever been able to get to, so chances are they're really, really good at slipping in and out of places.
Well, then we'll just have to be on our toes. Like I said, there's no guarantee we'll meet up with them anyways. If we go around Kill, we're going to run out of supplies and die of starvation.
Okay, just make sure if we do run into them, keep her safe. I'm going to tilt my head over
That's
towards it.
My entire job right now is to keep her safe until I make a decision on whether or not to kill her. So,
I think
Jethro
he's
looks
talking
panicked.
about
not Jeth. I'll keep you
also-
safe as well. I meant her, not you. Her. Different.
I picked up a party trick, and I'm gonna cast Alter Self to look like Jethro.
That's interesting, but
That's-
also very good and handy for this very situation.
That's impressive. You can make yourself look like someone else.
Yeah, I can also make claws, and I kind of needed it to solve the problem if we crossed the river and the boat got, tipped over because I can't swim. So I can grow gills and not die. so close to home. you know?
You're not very
that's
close to
actually
home yet.
impressive.
I'm talking about the rivers on.
I don't know what the river is.
The river.
I was just gonna look at Zog with
Did
like
we?
a look of like, what?
Oh, I know what the river is. I'm sorry. I was
It's
thinking
the
of another
border.
river.
I
was thinking of another river. Besides the point, we should continue instead of sitting around and waiting for someone to show up.
All right.
Want to run into whoever owned that T-Rex.
Point still stands. I just thought that you guys should know who it is we might end up be dealing with. Because in case you thought that, like, hey, maybe we can talk things out with them. If they know you cast magic, probably not.
Look, if shit goes south, I will just drop a fireball on them. They'll be fine. And then we run.
All right.
As you guys are
so-
talking, the wind starts to pick up, and you can see dark clouds forming in the distance.
in the direction we're headed, or the direction we came from?
It comes from up north. So yeah, that direction you're headed in right now. Wind is blowing south.
All right. What time of day is it?
It is about 4:00 in the afternoon.
Well, I suggest we continue moving and find some shelter before that cloud starts pouring down on us.
Yes, I agree. But... back on.
So, you guys head forward. After about 45 minutes, the clouds have caught up to you, and it's pouring. Freezing cold rain is hitting you, soaking you.
Can I be looking for any kind of shelter during that entire time?
Yeah, you guys are actually headed. You guys are coming up across an abandoned house on the side of the road.
Okay.
This roof does have some holes in it, but it looks overall sturdy enough. The door has been broken. Looks like it was kicked down at one point. The windows are all broken. It looks more like a temporary setup than a permanent one.
Well, then let's be our own guests here.
As you guys get closer, you do see that there is a little bit of light, like from a small campfire coming from inside of this house.
I will push my way to the lead, and before going through the door, hello. We're coming in to avoid the rain. Don't think we're not coming in aggressively. We're just avoiding the rain. There are 5 of us currently.
Yeah, get out of the rain. What are you doing?
Alright,
Get
I'm
inside.
stepping inside.
You step inside and you see a human. He looks to be about mid-40s. Green armor is neatly stacked in a pile next to him with his cloak kind of protectively over it. None of you are from Cal. Go ahead, throw a history check for me. All of you.
I'm proficient in that.
Jesus.
So am
Jesus. Jesus.
That's better.
The only one who doesn't recognize this armor is Garen, but that makes sense since Garen spent most of his life in Moroth and in the forests of Kel now for the past few bits. This is the royal armor of... Well, this is the armor of a royal knight, one of the main guardians of the capital of Kel.
What is the capital just called Kel?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're very creative.
And this guy is... How far away outside Kel is this guy?
You guys are about 2 weeks out.
As I step in and see that, hail friend, what's a Knight of Kel doing so far outside the borders?
Traveling. I get time off.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to intrude. I was just curious.
Yeah, I'm traveling back from a visit to my family in Garriant.
Oh,
I don't know what that is, unfortunately.
you have family in Garriant.
Yeah. Cousin.
Oh. We passed through Garriant a little while ago.
Yeah, the town's changed quite a bit.
I'm gonna make sure Jethra gets in first before I enter, just so she's not by herself.
Sure, yeah, she's inside. She's kind of closer to the entrance, like a little bit away from this guard. Yeah, you might have actually met my cousin. He's Bareth.
Oh, isn't he the one
Yeah. Hero of Garriant.
hero? Yes.
Your cousin's Bareth.
Yeah.
I saw his statue out in the center.
Yeah, it's a gaudy thing, but
Yeah.
they insisted they had to have it.
I think I may have met your cousin in the tavern they have over there.
Yeah, no, he was frequently seen in that tavern.
Yeah. I'm not sure, like, we just visited there briefly, but passing on through, but I never really got to catch what your brother did as a war hero.
Mm.
Sorry, just
Oh, he protected the town. I mean, if he didn't tell you about it, then I'd much rather not, share it.
that's fair. That is fair.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know any of this place, so sorry to change the subject. But, we're on our way to Kel as well. You said you headed down south? Or did you just come back?
No, I'm coming back.
All right.
Yeah.
About how long this journey is it from here? You think we're headed to the capital ourselves?
Oh, it should be just about 2 weeks, give or take a few days, depending on how long the storm lasts.
Yes,
it's
not exactly favorable. We are in a decent amount of hurrying, though. It's not exactly safe to always be sitting around on the roads.
No, it's not. Who knows what you might run into?
Yes. We've had our fair share of wildlife try to get at our throats lately.
Yeah, they've been getting bolder. It's weird. Oh, I'll make the fire bigger. 1 second. Sorry about that. Just,
No worries. We
No worries.
intruded in on your fire.
Oh, thank you very much.
He gets up and heads, like, following the portion of the roof that's still actively covering. He starts heading towards the back of this home and leaves through the back door.
Garen's gonna walk over to one of the walls, lean up against it, and just rest his head in his hands, just like.
I didn't want to say anything, but wasn't that your friend? That
Yes, it was.
shouldn't you tell him?
Just
Should we?
Yes, it's only out of kindness that you tell someone that their friend is deceased before they show up down there, especially when you know he's
Not
deceased.
just a friend. He's his cousin.
We didn't.
Exactly.
Bears never mentioned family.
It doesn't
Oh yeah.
make a
Do you
difference.
guys think this amount of wood will be enough? It comes back with like kind of armful. Should I get more? I mean, I'm kind of hacking apart the
I don't
back of the
know.
house.
Should he get more?
No, I think that's actually fine.
Yeah. All right. Comes back, starts setting up the fire to help it grow. So where are you guys coming from?
Well, myself, I just came down here, swung by, and joined up with Leah's crew, and now we're headed back to Moroth. It's not too far from here, about a week or so away. I don't quite remember the settlement name, but it wasn't as far as Gary End.
Oh. Yeah.
But you were saying something about that friend that was along the way, that was walking with you all, that left you just before my arrival.
Players laughing.
Is
not
he?
Garrett's
Did you guys lose somebody in the forest?
I don't know. Did you guys lose somebody in the forest?
Garrett's just sinking further down. The floor.
what our companion is saying is we actually did meet your cousin, Barrett.
Oh. Yeah.
He was actually helping us navigate the area down near Gary and there for a while.
That's good of him.
Is it?
Garrett's gonna stand up and leave.
You're leaving.
He's just gonna go out. He just sits down out in the rain under a tree.
Don't mind him. He's a little weird.
I'm gonna follow him.
Anyways,
Okay.
I do apologize for how we are acting, how we are being at the moment.
It is a little weird. It's kind of throwing me off, making me think you guys are about to try and murder me. I mean, an abandoned house storm, 5 people to 1 person. Cool. He accepts it. Yeah, but how he met my cousin and he. I mean, if it's making you uncomfortable, don't. I mean, yeah, my cousin's a helpful guy.
Yes, he definitely was a helpful guy, and we just didn't expect to run into any. Never mentioned any family. See,
Oh,
to us directly, but the
okay.
reason it's a little just it caught us off guard, and well,
I understand how awkward it is meeting someone's family after that person didn't mention family. I'm going to see if I have any more rations in my pack. So he kind of turns around and just starts, like, puts He still has Zon's sword. He has it in his lap, and he's digging through his pack. And
Get to
we're
the
gonna-
point.
We're gonna jump from that awkward conversation to what Garrett and Kara are doing outside.
Garrett's just muttering to himself under a tree, just rocking back and forth slightly. It's not my fault. Not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
We have to tell him.
I mean, do we though?
Zahn has a point, you know. If a member of your family died, wouldn't you want to know?
Son. I mean, Son doesn't. He wasn't there, you know? He didn't see how it happened.
We don't have to tell his cousin how it happened. It was. You can just tell him a hill giant killed him. He doesn't need to know about unicorn hunting or old lady helping. That doesn't matter. All that matters is Bareth is dead.
You're right. You are right. But I just. It's just hard to even just think about. Like I put on a bit of a front about it, but
You do not. You most certainly do not.
he needs to know. You're right about that. I'm the reason it happened, so I'll tell him. It's like you said, it's just say a hill giant did it. It'll be fine.
A thought just occurred to me. The player, not probably not the well, maybe also to Kara. Maybe we should ask him if he did see his cousin first. We don't know anything about Bareth. That might not have been his real name.
No, you don't. You don't think he'd.
Garen, the man had slime coming out of his arms that ate people.
I mean, you don't think that he would have. Garen's just gonna stand up, just like, no.
I lie about my name all the time.
You know, fair enough. I'll lead into it asking if he saw his cousin at Gary End. If he didn't, then I'll let him know. And if just Garen's just gonna turn around and just hit his head on the tree hard. Just
might want to do it before Zahn just blurts it out.
Yep. Turns around, just rubbing his head, a little bit of the blood. Just like, all right, let's do this.
And as Garen is heading back to the house, we're going to cut back where now the night has turned around. Zon's sword is behind him, and he is unwrapping some hardtack bread. Did you guys want some?
Oh no. Keep your rations yourselves. We have our own.
So, I think you're a little confused on the distance from Kel to Moroth.
Are we?
Yeah, it's a few weeks. It's about 2 or 3 weeks out from the capital to the border river.
That's a little longer than I had expected, but I've been traveling a lot. Sort of all
Understandable.
blends together.
Yeah.
Anyways, you were saying Damakos.
We're sorry to be the one to have to tell you this, but the reason why everyone's been acting strangely is that the one who left earlier, he feels that it's his fault, and it's really not. But
And at this moment, Garen walks in. What's his fault?
Jared steps in, dripping wet, a little bit of blood trickling from his forehead from headbutting the tree. Just psych himself up.
I'm gonna look at Garen like, want me to say it?
Hey, bit of an odd question, but
Hey,
when you went to Garian, did you happen to meet your cousin?
no, I didn't meet him. Like, I saw him. I didn't meet him. We're cousins, right? We would have met a while ago, not for the first time in Gariand.
You're right, phrasing. My apologies.
How long ago was that? If you don't mind my asking.
It was a while ago, traveling. I got waylaid by some bandits, and that just completely threw me off course. So,
Hey,
I'm stuck in the forest. Yes, you can.
He said he was going down to Garian and hadn't been there yet.
No, he said he was coming back.
Did he?
Yeah, he said he was coming back.
We did kill the bandits, though, at some point.
He, something about his story isn't, he doesn't seem like he's telling the truth, like at least the whole truth. What's his fault? Are you guys just messing with me?
Just trying to make sure that we're talking about the same person here. Do you happen to wear a glove a lot of times? Rather odd quirk, I know, but
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people wear gloves, though.
yeah.
Barris was always, kind of afraid of getting sick.
Yeah, that. So, your cousin had decided to show us around Gary End for a bit.
Sure.
And a little
Helpful
ways
guy.
out, we ran into some people. And
Well, I feel like this story's about to get really heavy. So why don't we stop right there for a second? He wraps up his hardtack, reaches into his pack, and pulls out a wineskin. How about we share a few drinks and then get into the heavy stuff? All right? My dad always used to say, Never take bad news sober. And he pulls out some wooden cups, fills them with wine, and passes them out.
Sure. Take it.
Karen's hand is just clenched on the cup.
Kara's taking it, but she's not drinking it.
I'm
Drink
waiting
up,
to
guys.
see if he drinks first.
He raises the glass to his lips.
Is he
Drink.
actually drinking?
Make an insight check. Actually, make a perception check.
Oh man.
Oh
Dang it.
no.
As far as you can tell, he's drinking.
Can I look at the wine and
Sure.
can I take a smell of it to see if it's B-Rex wine?
You guys keep throwing these things at me that I'm not prepared for.
It's
Make
just
a history check.
I just want to see how much more psychic damage I take of guilt.
Well, that happens.
6
Well,
is-
he went.
It's not B-Rex.
okay.
Actually, not sure what kind of wine this is. Kind of smells a little bit familiar, but meh, it's gone.
And Damokos isn't feeling too great about it either. I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it's gonna do anything. It's a new thing, so we'll see what
Sure.
happens. I'm going to expend one of my charged runes,
Oh, it's
Sure.
already still going.
the one that's under my cloak on my arm.
Right.
And it reads, you expend a charge rune to cause any hidden magical marks, runes, wards, or glyphs within 15 feet of you to reveal themselves as a glow.
Does this reveal only to you?
Yes.
You see a glyph inscribed in the wall. And it's a weather controlling glyph.
I'm gonna take a sip of my wine.
Actually,
And I'm gonna try to make out the brand. 'Cause
Make a
this
history
is
check.
not-
let me type to you, Morgan. I think it might be a little different.
21.
Okay. 21? Fuck. This is a popular Morothian brand. It's kind of like your $5 Chuck and Moroth. Pretty much everyone has it.
Take a
It goes
sip, man.
by
Whereabouts did you get this?
Marketplace in Kel has everything.
That's interesting. I hadn't heard this wine coming outside of Moroth.
Oh, I guess it was fairly recent. It was recommended to me by my wine guy.
Really? So your wine guy is a random market stall?
He's not a random market stall. I mean, he's pretty well known. He runs a winery.
Yeah, make an insight check again.
Go ahead.
Garrett's
I know he's
about to
bullshitting,
take
but I in character I
So-
can't tell.
So
Yes.
Morgan,
I
while
mean,
the
it
bullshit
sounds
call,
legit.
while the bullshit call is happening, I think that actually means that it's visible to everyone.
Yeah, so behind this night, you all slowly see a glyph start to glow on the wall.
For 6 seconds.
Just staring at it like, can I?
And he has
can I-
his back to it right now, right?
Yeah, he
Can
can't.
I try
he
and
can't see it.
recognize
Just
what
gonna
type of glyph that is?
Make an Arcana
Stand
check.
up and stretch
Oh,
while he's
I would,
doing
I would
that.
probably make that too since I was doing it.
Yeah, both of you
And
guys make
then
Arcana.
in my stretch, I'm going to cast Whole Person on him.
That's a wisdom save.
Yep.
What's the DC? He passes.
Damn it.
You want to make a sleight of hand to disguise the casting of hold person as a stretch?
I mean, even if he'd be realizing that a spell was cast on him, wouldn't he?
Sure. But do you want to hide it or make it obvious?
I mean, there's 5 of us here. I'm pretty sure he'll figure out one of us casted it, so I'm not even going to attempt. I'm just going to cast and then make a run for my sword.
which is in his lap.
Yep.
I'm just Garrett.
Actually,
just,
it's right behind him.
Garrett just looks at the thing like, just what the fuck is that?
He looks confused, and then kind of looks to the left, sees the bit of glow, which Domikos, you recognize it as a weather controlling glyph, but Garen, you don't recognize it. And he lets out a low pitched whistle and then a high pitched whistle, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
God damn it!
For 1 second, let me get us over to the page.
Didn't the hold person go off?
He passed
the save.
Yeah, he
Oh,
passed the
passed.
save.
Oh, I will wait. Holy shit!
Ah. Oh, we can't move.
Oh my god, I thought I fixed it.
I can move.
I can
Oh.
move.
I
Never
can
mind.
move.
I'm good.
Oh yeah, see?
Where would I have been?
Yeah, I don't know where you want us to
You
start.
guys are all probably here.
Ish, like wherever the fireplace is, I'd have probably been.
Yeah, this would be the fireplace.
Why does mine have my
Wait.
name on it?
Oh,
Hold on,
I can do a thing.
I thought I heard my son. I'm gonna go ahead and check on him. 1 second.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm just gonna post this in the Roll20 chat.
I was feeling uneasy about that, guys, and I was like, I'm gonna try this.
I mean, I'm like 99, whether he was attempting to it or not, I'm like 99% sure he first said that he was going down to Garian, and then he switched it up once you came back inside and was like, oh yeah, I'm going back to Keld now.
No, he was coming back from. I thought he was coming back from visiting Ferris.
I don't know.
Right?
Maybe I just misheard it, but I could have sworn he said that he was on his way down there and then was...
This
going
could
back.
be. This is a great ruse, the greatest of ruses.
I mean, it makes sense. Pick one popular figure far to the south and just hold up halfway along the road.
There we go. That will make it easier.
Oh,
I don't
tell
know
me
if-
it's another long hunt.
I mean, this doesn't seem like a long hunt as much as it seems like an ambush attack.
Okay, but he's the only one here.
There's two
that
T-Rexes. It's
know
fine.
he's T-Rex.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is a hunt. I think this is just a guy that has been doing this for a while. Why would he set up a fucking weather glyph?
This joke's on us. The floor's a mimic, trained mimic. The whole house
Say that.
because
All right,
Morgan's
while he's
not
doing
here,
that, I'm running to the bathroom.
and now he's back.
Oh, of course. You were tied, so you go first.
I definitely do not go first.
Oh, you're going first.
Going first. Well, we don't know what the fuck he rolled or what he whistled for yet either.
All right, I'm back. Yeah. Okay. Let me go ahead and... Are you fucking kidding me? Come on, don't do this to me. Chrome froze for me. I might as well add him to the map. All right, finally. You fucking asshole.
Oh no. Oh no.
Fuck is
I think that says Velocilisk, but I can't tell. Oh,
No, it's-
good.
Oh,
What is
wait.
this? Jurassic World?
You guys are in Kel.
Therefore.
Ba-na-na-na.
Yeah. That's a lot of dinosaurs.
All right. So now I need to roll for initiative for all of them.
Good thing we didn't use lay on hands all in one go. Something's bound to happen.
Royal Guard? Question mark.
Oh man,
Oh God.
everything's rolling better initiative than us.
Got a bad feeling about these. Actually.
Might actually be trouble. The T-Rex? Nah, little guys.
Only little chainsaw side.
I mean, you say that. I see upgrades.
Oh yeah, these are CR2, so you can absolutely turn into these.
But I'll say I probably need like a long rest before
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
Just glance at it and turn into one.
I mean, by the rules, that's how it works. And I feel like that's a bit cheap.
I think you need to focus on it and be like, okay, this is
Like,
good.
I'll learn all about them when they're dead.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so top of the round. This guy who
This asshole.
he is going to pull a sword from next to his pack, and he's going to rush at Kara.
Of course.
Oh my god. 5, 10, 15. And he's going to go ahead and he's going to swing twice at her. He's going to hit once. And he's going to crit.
Oh no.
God.
Kara takes a total of 19 slashing damage. Kara, you definitely would have had a short rest. So
I'm gonna channel divinity, sort of stop and rebuke the violent at him.
what was the DC on that?
Wisdom save 13.
Yeah, he passes.
All right, well he still takes half, so he takes 9.
Cool.
Hold on. I'm just figuring out how many hit dice I actually. No, I wouldn't have used any because I wasn't that far off from. God.
Fair enough. I appreciate your candor.
I have 7 health.
You're fine. You got this. All right. So after his turn, Zon, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna do what I do. Swing at him. Everybody has +3 to their saving throws right now, by the way. That's not gonna hit. That might.
Let's take a look. Both of those hit.
Oh, awesome. Then let me just make sure I don't have to reroll. I gotta reroll all the damage on the first hit.
Nice.
It's still the same amount. Well, actually, no, it's +4, so 11.
Oh, nice.
11
so,
and 10 slashing, so 21 slashing, and then one of them I'm going to pump with a level 1 smite.
Sure.
And unless he's undead, it does only 6.
Cool. All right.
And then that's it. That's all I can do.
Sweet. Next up, Garen.
We are in a bit of an enclosed area, so I think turning into a large wolf might be a bit of a problem. So instead, is he wearing any of his armor or no?
As of right now, he is not.
Okay. Well, I'm going to just focus on his where he's standing as I cast Create Bonfire.
Yeah, he fails.
He takes 6 fire damage. And then I am going to move 10 feet away. And yes, I am sure I want to do that.
All right. Cool. You move away. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Excellent. My personal favorite, the dinosaurs. Five, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10. Five, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay. So they all move up. And one strikes at you, Garen, with its chainsaw. And I'm going to assume you're not in
Yeah.
your wolf form, are you?
Nope.
Your AC is 9.
Yep.
It hits.
Oh, yeah.
That's a total of 10 slashing
Oof.
as its chainsaw like cuts across your chest, and it's going to swing back at you. And it hits again for a total of 22 damage as it crosses across its previous cut.
22 damage?
Yeah.
Oof.
And so this one is going to go ahead and attack Kara. It's going to slash at her with its claw. And it hits. You take 10 points of slashing damage.
I'm down.
All right. And then it's going to go ahead and attack at Jathera with its chainsaw.
Ow.
And it misses. Okay, so let's go ahead and add down. Come on, don't do this to me. All right, and this one behind Jathera is going to go ahead and attack her with its claw. Misses, attack with the chainsaw. Fuck, misses. Okay, and this one right next to Zon, he's going to attack with his chainsaw. Misses, and you can hear a weird grinding noise. I'm going to make a Constitution save. Pass. And the chain looks like it's about to snap, but just barely managed to stay on the loop. And it decides to go ahead and slash at you just to be safe. I'm changing dice. That's like
I mean, that's fine. You can
threes
stick
into
with that
one.
dice. Who cares? Stick with the dice. No big deal.
All right. And that is the chain Sorai's turn. Damikos. Kara just got
Okay.
taken down. Garen's bleeding.
Yeah.
And no one else was hit by these attacks because apparently they don't like hitting anyone else besides those two.
All right, so I am going to reach into my component pouch and pull out a small leaf of sumac,
Sure.
and using my racial ability, I am going to cast as a bonus action Flame Blade.
Nice.
The sumac leaf turns into the flaming blade, which sheds 10-foot radius, bright light, and dim light beyond. And then going to make, using the blade, a melee spell attack at the main guy.
As you will.
Yeah.
You do not hit. You swing your flame blade and he steps to the side.
All right. And then I am going to take a step back to there.
And he's going to make an attack of opportunity against you. And 21 to hit. You going to use shield?
He would still hit. So no.
Okay. Cool. Just verifying. You take 6 slashing damage.
Okay. Power went out.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. And it's Kara's turn. Oh, Kara, you're surrendering? Gotcha.
Oh no!
She's unconscious, doesn't she? Have to roll death save, anyways.
Yeah.
So, we'll just have her roll death save on her next one, I guess.
Yeah, sure. So, Royal Guard, he's going to attack her. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, raise the stakes a bit. It's not like she's gonna die from that.
True, but if she fails that death save,
Yeah,
Kara
that's what I
is
mean.
dead.
It raises the stakes a bit.
So,
big deal.
he is going to
It's happening
kind of
again.
open his arms up, and you guys hear almost a fluttering noise and clanking as his armor flies from underneath the robe, wrapping around him. He goes, all right, now it's time to actually play this game. And yeah, that's gonna be his turn. Zon?
I'm reaching down towards Kara. 15 points of healing from lay on hands. That's the last of my lay on hands until I take a long rest. And then as a bonus action, I am pulling out a small mirror from my pack quickly and then casting Sanctuary on Kara.
Okay.
I'll put that in chat so you can see it.
Sweet.
In case
Thank
you
you.
need to read it. Basically, anything that tries to make an attack against her that isn't like an area effect has to make Wisdom save and change targets if they fail. Or
All
don't
right.
take it.
Fair enough. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep, can't do anything else.
I'm going to take this sleepy face off of Kara. All right. Garen, it's your turn.
Garen's just he's gonna look at this guy as the armor flies up onto him and just growl to himself. He's like, big mistake.
Huge.
Is he's gonna point his staff and cast heat metal
Sure.
on the armor.
That's fucked.
Yeah, that's a really fucked up move,
That's
man.
fucked.
Just
Sorry, what happened?
He's trying to boil this guy alive.
Oh, do I still have to make the save?
you
mean,
are healed.
You got 15 HP.
Cool.
Good.
Thanks.
And you have sanctuary on you.
Okay, cool. He fails.
You're gonna boil him alive?
12 fire damage from the heat metal on his armor.
Sure.
Oh, that's not boiling. That's roasting the man.
Sure.
And a little bit for me. He's-
As the armor heats up, the fresh coat of paint sort of starts to bubble off, starting to reveal a sigil carved into the chest piece. All right, is that the end of your turn?
And then Garen is going to concentrate and get down on his force to transform into his wolf form.
Ah, you're an asshole. Okay,
Yes, I
go
am.
ahead.
You're growing to hate druids.
It's fine. It just means
Ugh.
I just have to nuke him every round. It's fine. All right. So this chainsaurus is going to go ahead and make a chainsaw attack at this new direwolf. And it's going to miss. It's going to make a chainsaw attack again. Fuck. All right, new dice. Where's my bone dice?
Oh, just keep that one.
You
It's
need your
two
wolf
now,
of
you
these
don't need to
dice.
Switch.
No, I'm bringing out the mean
Statistically,
dice now.
you're not gonna get any better odds, unless it's.
I don't
weighted,
know.
So
No, these dice seem to hate players. Like, they hate me as a player. They actually hate all players, including me. But they love DMing and being villains. So,
Their true
not
calling.
tonight though. So
no, these are my new dice. These are the bone and wood dice.
well,
Oh, that's sweet.
Excellent. So, yeah, so Garen is safe for this turn. This little boy, he's going to go ahead and attack Kara.
he's make
Make-
wisdom
he's-
save.
That's right. He's making his wisdom save first. Which I got a feeling I should use the wooden. Stop opening windows. Great wisdom, what they're known for. Fuck. All right. He's going to instead attack Jethara. Jethara. Oh, he hits.
Oh, no.
Jethara goes down. Chainsaurus cut across her collarbone. She just crumbles. And he's going to go ahead and he's going to try and attack Kara again. And he doesn't. All right. This one is going to attack Damokos with the chainsaw. God, come on. Let me hit these people. All right.
Statistically, it
That's
doesn't
fine.
make any difference.
15 to hit you. And I'm saying this because I know you got the bullshit shield.
I do have a bullshit shield. I'm going to use the bullshit shield.
So you throw up the shield just as the chainsaw's about to make contact, and it grinds up against the magical barrier you throw up. And this one's going to attack Zon. Or fucking try. And it crits.
Oh boy.
And he's going to swing again with his fucking chainsaw. And he hits. Does not crit. Only crits once. You fucking kidding me? I rolled a 1 and a 2 for the first thing of damage. So for the crit, actually, no, crit's double. So You take 12 points of slashing damage. And it's hit again for the second time. And 15 from the second hit. Because it doesn't like me critting, apparently now. And that's the end of their turn.
So
Damocles.
who did you just hit?
He hit you for...
Okay. Sorry, I was in the middle of banning someone.
Oh, God.
It was just a
You're
bot. It's fine.
burning my man. Now you're planning something else? Damocles, it's your turn.
How much was it for?
It was 15 and then 12. So 27 total.
Fuck, man.
Chainsaw Eye. Damocles, just throw the nuke out. You know you want to. They'll survive it. Fireball.
I mean, everybody has +3 to their saving throws, so maybe.
I mean, Jethro's also
Yeah, she's
gonna
dead.
make death saves.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna have her go on Kara's turn.
So I am going to. I'm trying to figure out if I can quicken spell higher level than a cantrip into a melee attack. Okay. Well, I am going to use my action to Flame Blade the Chainsaurus right in front of me.
Cool.
Crit.
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
All
That's a
right.
lot of
Damage.
Yeah, it is, especially since I cast it at second level as a racial ability. Ew. And it is
Yeah, Jesus.
technically a spell attack, which means I am going to spend a sorcery point and re-roll those 2 1s.
Nice.
And that 2. All right, so that's 26 points of fire damage total to it.
It is dead.
Okay. And yeah. Let's see.
Is that your turn?
Well, I think with Quicken Spell, I could technically Quicken cast a cantrip.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna quick and 2 more sorcery points and firebolt that guy.
Main guy?
No, Chainsaurus that was attacking Gara.
Yeah, okay.
Ethan 20.
Yeah, you hit.
See where I'm at. No. I'll take the damage. I'm not gonna spend a sorcery point.
Okay. Yeah, you hit it and it's on its side and it kind of whirs its chainsaw at you.
Or come on. And then I'm going to fuck it. I'll move around to it.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Excellent. So Kara and Jethro's gonna make a death save. That is a pass.
Oh, Thank God. Where the fuck is my zoom? There it is. Okay. Probably stand a hit from this little. Okay. I'm gonna use tempestuous magic to get the fuck away, and then I'm gonna cast lightning bolt at this guy.
Go ahead.
Third level. Why does you didn't set that one up to roll for me? That's 8d6 though.
Wow. Yeah, you got it. So it only hits him. Nice.
Yep.
Love how there's just this lightning bolt like shooting out of this hut. You know?
Oh yeah, no, you've definitely destroyed part of this fucking wall. And any flammable it's raining, so dexterity saving throw. I don't know which die. They've all been screwing me over tonight. That's a fail. So he takes 28.
Yep.
All right.
Nope, not quite. Okay.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I think that last chainsaurus is just out of reach of one of my things. So yeah, that's all.
Cool.
I'm
It's his turn.
angry.
Come on, don't do this to me. He's going to move up to here. And he's going to make a slash.
Wisdom save.
Yeah. What's the DC for the wisdom save?
13.
Oh, he passes.
Well, fuck him.
And that's a hit. That's 5 slashing damage.
Okay.
All right. End of his turn. Zon.
I hit him. Oh, Lord, it's
Hit 'em.
coming. That's gonna hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's
And that
definitely
al-
gonna hit.
Yeah, both of those hit.
Let's just make sure that there's no ones or twos in those damage. Nope. Alright. Well, he gets 26 points of slashing damage, and then I'm gonna smite him
Sure.
for another 13.
Oof. Yeah, no, you hit him and then hit it again, and just light comes pouring from your blade, cracking across his back, and he stumbles forward and kind of like falls onto his knees, fist on the ground, breathing heavily.
I can't
He's
do anything
bleeding.
else, so someone kill him.
He looks pretty incapacitated for the moment.
There's still dinosaurs in this room.
Garen, it's your turn. You got a dinosaur on your ass.
True, but one just downed my friend, so I'm charging at that one.
Sure. Attack of
lunge.
opportunity.
Yep.
With the chainsaw. It hits. 8 points of slashing damage. As the chainsaw cuts across your back.
Okay. It's gonna run up and attack that one. Try to sink his jaws in it.
Sure. You hit.
Okay. 9 damage, and it needs to make that DC 13 strength save.
Sure. It fails.
And it's knocked prone.
Cool.
I'm trying and just like move like that to try and like. Actually, no, I can't do that because I'm large. That space is too small, so I'm pretty
Yeah.
much trying to hold it on the ground so he can't get to Jethra.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Sounds good to me.
Mhm.
Is that
He-
the end of your turn?
He is too focused on protecting the downed person to care about the knight.
Cool. All right. Chainsaurus's turn. This one's going to move up. This one's going to move up. And Fuck, I keep looking down. I don't know why I keep looking down. I have it right here. All right. Yeah, none of you missed. All right. So they are going to. They're just going to swarm you with chainsaw attacks. This one over here, he's going to do the stand up. And none of them hit you. So this one's going to do his. Oh, no, he doesn't get advantage because he's not within 5 feet. Your AC is 14?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it hits you then. That's 10. So you take 10 slashing damage, and it's going to go ahead and attack again with its chainsaw.
Okay.
And it hits again. And that is 12 slashing damage.
Wolf form's bleeding pretty bad.
That's the end of their turn. Damikos?
All right. I will do a.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you still concentrating on that heat metal?
Oh, yes.
You have to make a con save.
Yeah, so that
Actually-
would be probably the 12.
Yeah.
It's a DC 10 or half damage, whichever
So-
one is higher.
Yeah.
So 10.
Oh, wait. Yeah, it's a con save.
You're good.
He doesn't care, though. Priorities.
Fair enough.
All right. A melee spell attack. The chainsaw is in front of me.
Is it still prone?
No.
No, it is stand up.
Ah,
It has
okay.
stood up. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Make your attack.
Even 20.
Fuck. Yeah, you hit.
8 damage.
Oh, yeah, no, you kill this thing.
Cool. Then I move. To here.
Cool.
That's it.
Excellent. Kara, it's your turn, and we're gonna make another. Actually, I'm gonna roll these right here.
Oh no.
That's another pass. Whew.
You don't got anything to worry about.
All right, Kara, it's your turn.
Ah, sorry, I'm so freaked out by her maybe not making her save.
I know, it's nerve wracking.
I mean, worst thing happens. She dies, and there goes a bunch of questions unanswered.
Yep. Can I use this thing more than once? Pretty sure I can. It doesn't say otherwise. Yeah, I'm gonna use Tempestuous Magic again just to scoot past him and
Sure.
then line up with these stupid lizards.
Gotcha. I wonder what you're gonna do.
Fireball.
Right this time, lightning bolt. That
one of them passes, the other one doesn't.
cool.
So this one, gone, dead, zazzled.
Dazzled.
This one, half 25, 12.
The one that's still up. Yeah, I'm just gonna send this to you. Hold on.
Sure, that's not suspicious.
Bill Morgan, it's the auto death.
Oh yes, how could I forget?
You
The
mean what?
DC 100 auto death save.
Yeah.
You mean what happens if you roll 00?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can choose that.
Nothing short of a wish spell can stop it.
But that's all. Otherwise. Okay, I did send that to the right person.
All right, cool. Cool. Wherever the fuck I put those notes. All right, yeah, he's looking bad. Little fried. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
So
I like flying away from this guy.
this knight is bleeding. He says, "You hurt my pets, killed my Barnabas. Wings unfurl, almost ethereal
Oh.
in their growth." And he shoots up into the sky.
Attack of opportunity?
Attack of opportunity.
Nope. He has flyby. No attacks when flying. And he disappears into the clouds.
Told you should have killed him.
Zon, it's your turn.
Well, I'm a little disappointed. I'm just gonna turn around, swing at this fucking dinosaur, and kill it because I know it's gonna die.
You sound so disappointed.
How do you want to do this?
Like I said, turn around, chop backwards, sort of
Bisecting it.
aggravated. Yeah.
Cuts this dinosaur in half. Zon, the dinosaur slayer. And we are now out of combat.
Quick question.
Yes?
Can I make a perception check to see if I see him? This guy.
Yeah, sure.
Nope.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it's too stormy.
Do I know how to remove an arcane rune like that on the wall?
Make an Arcana check.
Not good at that. I'm studied. But, I
Nice.
guess I'm okay
So-
in that.
Typically, disrupting the glyph itself will bring an end,
All right.
but you also know enough that occasionally glyphs have other glyphs in them that kind of hurt someone if they break it.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm frustrated. I'm just running over to it and I'm just sword into wall, disrupting it enough so it breaks.
Yeah, you cut through it and all of a sudden the clouds disappear.
It's still nighttime, correct?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm going.
pose myself. Running over to Jethra, and I'm pulling a health potion out of my bag and giving it to her.
Excellent. Cool. So that's 2d4. Yeah, she's back up. Thank you.
No problem. You aren't exactly the fighting sort, are you?
I try not to.
Alright, well, Just as you can see, that's now 2 fights in a day. Road doesn't exactly get much safer. We're very capable, as you can see, but we can't always protect you.
Kara's just crying. Just like panicking and crying.
Does this place have other rooms?
Make a perception check. You don't see any other rooms, but you do see whoever this is pack on the ground. When he broke through the ceiling to fly away, he left his pack behind.
I'm going to be dropping wolf form as I just start investigating the pack.
Yeah, sure. Make an investigation check.
Oof.
Oh,
Take it away.
You're looking through it. You don't really see. You see some like papers that are rolled up, but really nothing that stands out to you.
Who wants a bag? It's got stuff in it, but it's useless junk.
I'll look it over in a moment. I'm just making sure our party's okay.
It's just useless paper. I will set it down.
I will dispel my flame blade.
Cool. Flame blade.
How big are these chainsauruses?
They're pretty fucking big. They're about 4.5 feet, 5 feet tall.
I'll be going towards one of the ones that is near the blown out wall.
Sure.
And I'm just gonna work on moving these out of the structure.
Cool. Yeah, you can drag them out.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start working on dragging these out.
And I'm gonna send you that stat block for them.
Yeah, he needs something to take his mind off of all of that. So he's probably just gonna spend time out there studying them.
Cool.
Once everybody is settled, I guess I will look through this bag that he just sort of tossed to the floor.
Sure, make an investigation check.
And he takes it back.
So you open up this bag and you find a description of a woman who kind of seems similar to Kara, but hair is longer, not blue. And a assassin's contract for Kara to be killed before entering Moroth for 500 platinum. And you also find the crest of the Long Hunt, which, for those who do not remember, is the Assassin's Guild that enjoys hunting down members, hunting down their prey, and typically travel alone.
Would I have any knowledge of these peoples?
Make a history check.
Okay.
Ridiculous. So they're definitely one of the longer. They've been around longer than the Jesters. They're one of the earliest assassins groups, and they were started by 4 people who had competitions to see who was the better hunter, and they kidnapped somebody, let them loose in a forest, and hunted them to death. They don't like to play with their prey. They view that as a waste and disrespectful to the sport. But they each have their own different tactics. It seems like this person has pets and will use pets to aid him in battle.
You go hunt no man. Well, your suspicions are starting to get to me. Is everyone on this road of ours going to know who you are?
I hope not. It's kind of why I cut my hair.
Well, this one
Changed what
sure
I-
did.
Yeah, a lot of them seem to know I probably didn't do very good of a job, but this one has dinosaurs.
And we're going to hop outside to Garen, who is... How far away from the house are you?
You're muted.
10 feet away.
10 feet?
Yes.
Garen. The voice is coming from the
God,
woods
damn it.
next to the house. When you look up, the knight is leaning up against a tree, familiar crown sigil on his chest. Garen, come here.
Just looking back to the cabin and looking back up.
I just want to talk.
Cautiously, he's going to go over.
I'm a little disappointed, Garen.
Oh, really?
Yes. You let another person fall. They didn't die, which was good. But they were close. What happens when there's no more potions? What happens when your friend can no longer heal them with the touch of his hand? What happens then, Garen?
I don't know. I guess
They
one
die.
of your boys comes and kills them.
My boys. You
Another
think not all knights are... Garen, we're not even wearing the same color armor.
You all seem to have some fancy trick up your sleeve. You with your invisibility, him with flying up into the air.
It's less invisibility and more not being. It's complicated. Garen, I want you to get strong. I want you to prevent another Berith from happening. What would your mother say, Garen? What would your father?
Do not bring those up.
They didn't believe in you, Garen. They saw a monster. I see potential.
You don't know anything about me.
Garen, I know more about you than you do. I know who you are, Garen. I've seen you fail before. I've seen you fall. Will you fall again when the time comes? Or will you let yourself have the strength necessary to move forward? Are you a pet? Or are you free?
You know, the worst part of this is I have a feeling that if I chucked a fireball at your face right now, it wouldn't do much.
It would hurt you. You're right here. Am I not speaking the truth? Or do you wish to hurt me because you agree with me? You're not a monster, Garen. Don't let yourself be pushed down. And with that, he slowly starts to disappear. And he's gone. And while Garen's living with that, we're going to hop back inside the cabin real quick.
Oh. Really would not like to have to not trust every person we meet.
Only we knew why this big bounty is on.
It'd be very helpful for my sake as well.
Bounty?
Oh yes, this one here has a very, very, very large bounty on her head for seemingly mysterious reasons. And I'm here to make sure no one kills her for it, except me if I feel necessary.
You sound like a Nachtjäger.
A what?
They're the people that are looking for her. Which is why I would like to get her across the river as soon as possible. If you can find a place for her to stay, she can be away from them. No one's hopefully going to mess with multiple Morathian families.
I mean, it hasn't stopped these ones before, so that's
They're
wishful
not
thinking.
Nachtjäger. They're assassins. What she's running from is specifically mage killers, essentially.
Alright, well, as far as I know, Kel and Moroth are relatively safe in that regard. They have mages.
They're not from Kel or Morath. They're
Well,
from Ventera.
It's still, hear me out. There still will be guards there, and they're not exactly going to let us get murdered in the streets. We make it there quickly, and then we stay in populated areas.
You know, guards will let people do just about anything with enough gold.
Spoken like a
Cool.
true paranoid person. Shit.
True.
From Moroth. So.
True, but I have a fair amount of gold too, and I could make many gods do a thing.
I don't even know what these people do. Jethro, do you know what? You probably know what they do, besides the gesture to her scars.
She's gonna flinch a little bit. I think we should keep moving.
You're right, however, it is very dark and we should rest. There's no sense in exhausting ourselves and then being caught up in the daylight from another one of these bands of mercenaries. Opportunists. And the like. Hello.
Cute.
All right, Garen, you've been standing, staring at the forest where the Cheshire Knight, as we like to call him, stood. What are you doing now?
Honestly, he's gonna go over to those dinosaur corpses he was studying. He's gonna pull out his sickle. And he's just gonna essentially take out his frustration on these corpses.
You guys No, continue.
Vivisecting, essentially.
Gotcha. So you guys are, since you're all pretty much standing and looking around now, not just focused on Kara and Jethro, you see Garen, frustrated, come back from the forest and just start hacking at these corpses.
Oh. They're dead. You don't need to do any more.
Just gonna pause for a second. His head's just gonna look back a little bit while his back's still turned.
It's alright. Continue, I guess. However, we should get some sleep here.
And I think that's where we're going to end tonight's session. With the group standing inside the room and Garen outside hacking dinosaur corpses to pieces.
Alright.
Thank you guys so much for joining us on another trip through Kel. Thank you for tuning in to FetchQuest. Subscribe to our YouTube. Follow us on Twitch. Thank you guys so much.
You did it. Follow us on Twitter too. FetchQuest,
Yeah,
or
that
Quest
too.
Fetch, whatever. Bye.